folks. Welcome back. Good to have all of you here. And by all of you, I assume I'm just talking to Ribby, so welcome back, Ribby. Are you here? Please confirm or deny. Rainy/Ribby, my only viewer. Welcome back to playing all of FNAF in 2 weeks. You are here, good. I wanted to ask you a question. When you're waiting for a stream to go live, do you have like a landing page that has like the stream title and the game and like a chat and everything, and when I go live it just shows up, right? You don't need to go anywhere else? It's funny I can't answer that question myself, seeing as I'm streaming on Twitch. Only on desktop. Okay. Right. So sometimes I like to use the title of the stream as a means of updating. So like today, the title of the stream is playing all of FNAF in 2 weeks. It's been the same title for like a week now. But in parentheses today, I updated it to say delayed by 15 minutes. I don't know how else I'm really supposed to relay that information, so I'm just counting on viewers to be able to see that. Can't see that I'm mobile? Well, that sucks. Then I don't know what to do. But that's what I do. That's my idea of like, you know, relaying information. Because I knew ahead of time I'm going to be 15 minutes late today. So I need to like have something. But maybe I should just put that in chat or something. I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to FNAF. Good to see you fine people. Today we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. I've been on record saying this is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game, but really it's just because it's the first one I played, and I played it like 2 years ago and I haven't played it since. So let's see if it still holds up in my mind, I guess. Now, yesterday I said I was going to stream something else. Okay, so the day before that we finished FNAF World, right? 2 days ago we finished FNAF World. Great game, by the way. Loved that game. After FNAF World finished, I said that I was going to use the next day to stream something called VIP. On the Twitter accounts for Five Nights at Freddy's, they've been like detailing the schedule for the coming week because they've got all sorts of events planned. And they said that on August 3rd, an interactive novel called VIP would be releasing. I thought that might be some kind of visual novel. I wasn't entirely sure, but I said, whatever it is, let's stream it. Well, it ended up being a book. Like a literal book. I don't know what makes it interactive. I don't care. I don't read books. But Five Nights at Freddy's famously has many, many, many chapter books for little baby children. There's like over 20 of them at least. And they just dropped another one. It's called VIP. It's an interactive novel. I assume that means it's like a choose your own adventure type beat. I don't know, but I don't care. So I didn't stream that. But the thing is, I also said in the FNAF World stream, if VIP ends up being nothing, I'll just play Sister Location instead. But honestly, yesterday, I stayed up really late playing FNAF World. I went back to FNAF World. I decided I want to play through the game on hard mode. I want to actually do it. I want to get the proper ending and all that. So I just did that on my own time and ended up staying up really late and then didn't wake up in time for the stream and thought, who cares? I'm allowed to take a day off. I don't have to stream today. So I just didn't stream yesterday. And today we're playing Sister Location instead, which, to be fair, was the original plan anyways, I guess. So not a big deal. But yeah, anyways, let's do it. Now, in order to stream Sister Location's intro, I think I'm gonna have to tab over to desktop like this, and we'll just have to launch it straight from Steam. That's what I'm gonna do, because I want to make sure that I capture the like cutscene that plays at the beginning of the game, and I don't think it'll capture fast enough to get the cutscene if I do it any other way, so we're gonna do this. Without further ado... I said without further ado... I said, without further ado, we were playing Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. There we go.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Mr. Afton, huh? Alright. There's your lore. So this game's got, for the first time in the Five Nights at Freddy's mainline games, this game's got voice acting, which is super cool. I assumed that Sister Location was just straight up the first Five Nights at Freddy's game with voice acting, but now that I've played FNAF World, I've come to realize, oh, actually Scott had voice acting in FNAF World, and I guess he just must have realized at some point, hey, it's not so hard to hire voice actors, actually. I should do that for the next game. And so he did. And I assume he did for every game thereafter. Alright, tea's officially done. Yeah, in a different life, in a different path of events, if Afton, I can't remember his first name, Purple Guy, if he went down a different course in his life and didn't murder children and didn't get into the pizzeria business, he very well could have been ahead of the curve at the sex dolls, man. Back in the 80s, I think these... Well, yeah, I know these games take place in the 80s because the Bite of 87. Dude could have been an industry leader, a tycoon in the adult, like, toys industry. But no, he had to go make child-murdering pizzeria robots. Of course he did, right? They always do. Okay, extras and custom night, I can't select, so I guess we're just going new game. Cool. Right, I forgot there's gonna be non-stop talking for the next, like, 3 minutes, so I guess I'll just shut up.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started.
Cool.
I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair Center.
What should I call you?
You can call me Hand Unit.
Hi, Hand Unit.
Promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful.
Excellent. I never understood this part. It says enter your name as seen above the keypad. And there's the name Mike written on the keypad. Why do you have my name? Why is it telling me to input my name if you already have my name? It doesn't make any sense. But I guess my name is Mike. There's a Mike in one of the other FNAF games, right? Which one was it? Mike Schmidt, was that it? I'm trying to remember the names on the paychecks. One of them was Jeremy Fitzgerald. One of them was Mike Schmidt. I think that was the first game, so is this supposed to be the same guy? I could only assume so, but yeah, it's weird. Also, dude, this game is, for the first time in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, just normal camera controls. If you haven't played these games, you might not know what I'm talking about. But, like, normally when you play Five Nights at Freddy's, you move the mouse, and then the camera, like, follows afterwards. Like, as if the in-game camera is stuck on a pivot, and you have to move your mouse to the edge of the screen to tell the camera which direction to pivot to, and it doesn't move as fast as your mouse. This game, the camera is just tied to your mouse position, like literally every other FPS game ever. It's such a dream. I don't know why the other games couldn't have been like this, but wow, that's immediately first impressions. Very strong. Never mind, obviously the voice acting and stuff, but yeah, that's super cool. I like that it's like just properly FPS. I don't know, that's something that doesn't really convey on the stream, I'm sure, but just know that I, as the one playing the game, am relieved and excited about that information. Anyways.
It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
I have not heard of the My Wife Has No Emotion anime. Unfortunately, I'm just not into anime anymore, so I can't keep up with all the new gimmicky seasonal stuff, but if I didn't get into Hololive, I probably would have still been watching anime to this day. Hololive broke my anime viewing habits. Also, why does my voice sound different today? What happened? Am I getting sick again?
Open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work.
There's nothing else to do in here, right? Like, there's a keypad. And it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think you can interact with anything. Oh, hang on. Okay, there's a button that makes a staticky noise. Post-COVID? I guess. I thought I was post-COVID for the past few days, but I don't know. I guess I am kind of clearing my throat and spitting up a lot, so maybe.
Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning.
Okay. I just didn't want to cut him off by going too fast. I don't think I'll have many comments about the story today, because unfortunately I'm now behind on FNAF lore. Even though we've played all the FNAF games, I haven't taken the time to really internalize any of it and try to put the pieces together in my head, so I don't think I could really comment much about what we're doing. We're just gonna go along for the ride.
You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery Party Room and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage.
That's
The blue button on the elevated keypad to your left.
the get fit and enjoy pizza line? That's funny. They brought that back in Security Breach. I thought I was, that was, you know, I didn't give Steel Will a lot of credit, but one of the things I tended to like about Security Breach was, I guess, the sense of humor, and the creativity, I guess, with some of the, like, areas in the game. Apparently, I can't even give him that credit. Apparently, Scott did it first with Sister Location, and they just reused his joke in Security Breach with Chica's, Mazer Size thing, where you get fit and enjoy pizza. I couldn't even give him credit for coming up with that. That was actually a Scott Cawthon bit from Sister Location, just recycled.
Uh-oh. It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
It's weird because she's not even, like, on the stage at all. The stage is just empty.
Let's check the light again.
And now they're just there now.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to.
We know Funtime Foxy from FNAF World. So again, I thought that was really interesting when we were playing FNAF World. They had Funtime Foxy in the game, but Funtime Foxy did not exist prior to FNAF World. So FNAF World was the introduction of Funtime Foxy. The implication being that Funtime Foxy was the animatronic that eventually ended up in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location and ended up getting mauled by children to become Mangle.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
How do we even shock them if they're not on the stage? Are we just shocking like the entire floor? And we're like, ah, screw it, we'll get them.
Let's try another controlled shock.
There you are.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job. In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the Circus Gallery control module.
Little doggy shock collars, that's hot. I forgot you can interact with like half the stuff in this room. Just for no reason at all. Dude. Hang on. Oh, shoot. I can't mute my mic. Hang on. I can't. My mouse can't leave the screen. How do I leave the screen? It's a disaster. How do I leave the screen? Okay, I guess you guys get to hear me. Great. I'm glad that that's been immortalized forever now in the Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location live stream. Just because I don't have Stream Deck set up again. Alt tab. I guess I would have to. I don't want to do that. I forgot I'm capturing my whole desktop. So too bad, I guess. Alright, anyways.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
It's so embarrassing on your desk. Holy cow.
The other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to.
No, it's nothing embarrassing on my desktop. Currently, I actually have the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 office as my wallpaper. I actually kind of want to show you that. But, no, I just mean, like, other, like, Chrome tabs and stuff. If I have to Alt-tab to get out of here, it's gonna pull up that thing that shows up on Windows that has, like, a preview of all your open windows. I'm almost positive one of my Chrome windows is absolutely not something I can show on stream because I just casually leave open entire windows with not safe for work content on them. I don't want to have to show that on stream. I'll have to clip it out. I'm not, like, prepared for that. I was supposed to, after opening the game today, I was supposed to tab over to game capture and get that to work. But again, I can't because I'm moused in. I'm stuck. So I guess we're just here for the whole stream now. Until I can close the game anyways. So hopefully I won't have to do a BRB either. Anyways, this is what? Circus Baby's gallery?
Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock.
Okay.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Look at all the fun little things you can interact with. You? No. You? No. Look at all this. They don't do anything. Got your nose, got your nose. I like the designs of these puppets because these look a whole lot like Balloon Boy, don't they? Like, Balloon Boy originated from the same mind and the same place as these puppets originated from. And ended up making their way to the FNAF 2 location as well, so... I think it's pretty obvious then that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 takes place after Sister Location. If Funtime Foxy ended up there and ended up as Mangle, and Balloon Boy ended up there and obviously he was conceptualized in the same vein as these fellers here, that means this game's even older than FNAF 2, which was even older than FNAF 1. It's like every game is going backwards in time for some reason. Except for, I guess, FNAF 3 for some reason. That one's, for the first time ever, like, actually happening later.
Let's try another controlled shock. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Okay, bye. S to go back, because WASD, I guess. It's like turning around.
Motion trigger. This gallery vent.
Easy night one. Not as easy as FNAF 3 night one, but still pretty easy.
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go? What will they do? All of that and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down.
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
Imagine coming home to watch your, like, minute-long soap opera.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
That's definitely not lore. It's just a stupid TV program.
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4.
Didn't you hear the Scott interview today? That's like 20% of FNAF lore. I didn't hear about an interview today, no. I saw that there was going to be an interview on their Twitter account with Dawko, who I can't stand listening to. But no, I only just woke up an hour and a half ago. I'm close to 2 hours ago now, but no, I didn't do anything today. Not yet. Maybe I'll check it out, I don't know.
It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
Thank you. The FNAF race trailer's out. Oh, I didn't see a trailer, but I did see the Steam page, yeah, with like screenshots on it. I saw the screenshots for 5 laps at Freddy's. I'm not impressed. I'm thoroughly unimpressed, as a matter of fact. It looks like the most generic Unreal 4 racer, mascot racer. Pretty sure the DreamWorks racing game that Game Mill put out last year looked better than this.
The elevator stopped. You know the routine. You can get out now or whatever. Stay here if you want.
Maybe I will. Yeah, 5 laps of Freddy's. We're gonna play it anyways because it's just a demo, and you know, it's free, so screw it, I guess. But it does not look like something I'd be willing to spend money on. It looks like crap, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's developed and published by Click Team. I don't really know what that means. Like, who made it then? If Scott didn't make it, and if Steel Wool didn't make it, then that means this is the first Five Nights at Freddy's game made by someone that isn't Scott Cawthon or Steel Wool Studios. It's made by Click Team, the guys that make the software that Scott Cawthon used to use to make Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what that means. Maybe it just means that they're not willing to reveal the developer yet, so it's just temporary or something. I don't really get what that means, but Anyways, whatever. We'll check it out on the 7th. We'll see what they're cooking with a Five Nights at Freddy's racing game. But yeah, for what it's worth, my expectations are as low as they can be. They were previously higher, and after seeing the screenshots, they're now at the bottom. I don't think I can be any more disappointed than I am. So hopefully that means I can only be impressed. Who knows? Maybe they'll find a way to disappoint me anyways.
A dead body was found in this vent once? Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story.
Sprinting through the vent because I could not be bothered wasting my time.
Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever.
Whatever? So can I just leave? Do I have to do this?
Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun.
I mean, I don't know what you do for fun. Okay. Anyways.
Well, let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
We're not gonna check on Ballora again?
Great. Great. Great.
There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
I know. That's what I was saying in the FNAF World stream. Scott can't make up his mind. It can't be that second head. I mean, Funtime Foxy is referred to as she in FNAF World, and is referred to as he in Sister Location. So even like before being Mangle, Scott Cawthon couldn't make up his mind regarding Funtime Foxy's gender. And so of course that carried on into Mangle as well. So I've got no idea. But he's both a male and female. You choose, I guess. Whatever makes you happier. Just know that there's evidence supporting either one. Wait, why am I going in here? I thought I was supposed to go to Ballora.
Circus gallery vent.
Am I on my way to Ballora? I can't remember what I clicked on, I'll be honest.
She had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our ability to properly motivate.
Oh, okay.
Stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process.
Yeah, I remember this.
Other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
Motion trigger. Entryway vent. Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this, willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon.
Okay, thank you.
You'll lose interest.
Do you think you could actually just sit here forever? Do you think there's an actual timer? I'm not about to test it, but I'm curious. Under the desk. In like generic Microsoft font. Ah, here we are. Okay, we're hiding.
Someone is inside. Is it the same person?
Oh, hello. They know I'm in here. They're wondering if I'm the same person as last time. I assume because the turnaround over at the sister location is pretty quick. Probably not as quick as my last job, though. We had employees. Oh, whoops. We had employees at my job that would leave before the week was over. Our turnaround was terrible. I worked there for 1.5 years. Now I'm finally gone. But most people did not stick around for longer than a couple months. But there are at least a couple instances of people that left within days. Okay, I'm currently clicking and holding, and we're trying to prevent this piece of steel from being pulled away from me by the small little robot children outside. I don't know what business they have with me.
She's watching us. We have to leave now. We will see you again soon.
She's watching us. I assume that's Circus Baby. Circus Baby's watching the babies.
When your guide comes back online, he is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful, that you must restart the system manually. He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions, you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the primary control module.
I forgot there's too much talking in this game. Why can't a grown man beat up a stupid robot baby? Better question, why did a grown man make a stupid robot baby? I got some questions. Mr. Afton, why are we making little kids, huh? What's the fixation on making little children robots?
Gallery vent.
You weirdo. Are they supposed to entertain at the restaurant? You want to have little babies walking around? What kind of establishment is this?
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent open.
Dude, in the little black book, it doesn't even say Afton, it just says purple guy. It's like the mystery that's been holding up investigators. They're like, what the heck? Who's purple guy? Okay, so there's directional audio at this point in the game, and if it gets too loud, I have to stop moving. There's also singing in the background.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Why would that be my tummy? What are you talking about? Obviously that's a flashlight. Why would that be a tummy? What are you talking about? I don't know why we don't hold it out in front of us. Can you sprint? Oh, you totally can. You can hold down shift. Your gamma? Yeah, it's very obviously a light source. It also reflects the wall in front of us. Why are we barefoot? Why are we barefoot? Slapping our grippers along the bare floor.
Motion trigger breaker room.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Okay, disconnect the interface. Alright, press space to play mascot response audio. That's how we calm down the animatronics. Do I just click on this? Oh no, you scroll down. And you click and hold, I think? Yeah, you click and hold. Close down. Take a peek at Circus Freddy. Or Funtime Freddy. He's talking to his hand puppet. There's sound effects playing, but visually nothing's happening. He's just standing there. Okay. Anyways. Let me do the next one here. Circus Gallery. So this is the layout of the place that we're at.
I know you're over there somewhere.
Okay, he moved, but I don't see him. Oh, never mind. He's right in front of me.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here.
I'm saying hi to our friends.
He's still not on the stage. Oh, he's over there now.
Go back to your stage. Everything is okay.
There we go. So that voice that we're triggering is supposed to be the hand puppet. See, I disagree. And I remember when I played this game for the first time, I heard Freddy's voice, and I thought that was supposed to be the rabbit talking. I like that voice way better for the rabbit. I don't know. For me, a Freddy, no matter what iteration of Freddy, should sound more like a ho ho ho, I'm Freddy Fazbear. Like, that's how he should sound. But no, there's like this crazy voice that fits the puppet better in my opinion. But no, the puppet's like this little girl voice that honestly kind of reminds me of Ollie. Like from HoloLive Ollie. Ollie of HoloLive fame. Could age Ollie even. So there's a lot of chance with this minigame, like a lot of RNG.
Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
But it's not like, it's not a high chance of it being bad luck. As long as you're like, you only do one at a time, you put it down and you press the space bar to try to lure Freddy back, there's a good chance you'll be fine, but there's a small chance you won't be. That's my understanding of this minigame. But as long as you're patient, Wait for that danger level to go back down to 1 bar. I don't know if you can see it, it's behind chat, but there's like bars that represent the danger level. It's currently at 1 bar, so that's fine. So now we just really quickly do this. Pull it back down. He's actually still on the stage. He didn't even move, even though, again, I heard the footsteps shuffling. So, for some reason, the footsteps don't necessarily correlate with an action. I don't know why, but anyways. Go for another one.
Hey, boy, I think that's the birthday boy over there.
Not the birthday boy.
It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
There we go. Elevators, sure. Get that power back up too. I'd like to take the time to look at the map and see how this correlates with the location that we're in, just to see if it really is 1-to-1, but you can't really spend much time looking at the camera, honestly, so not much I can do about it. I think it makes sense though, the left area, the right area, and that big area up front would be Circus Baby, but there's like a lot of other stuff also attached to the right that doesn't really line up,
Must be hearing things silly.
as far as I remember.
Great job. This completes your tasks for the night. Please proceed back through the Ballora Gallery with care, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Okay, I don't know where Freddy is, but I'm out of here. I don't even hear Ballora. Why is it? Look how dirty the camera lens is. Why? I'm not looking through a camera, I'm looking through my eyeballs. Why are my eyeballs so dirty? Why? You see this? You see all the schmuck? Maybe I have glasses and this is the schmuck on my glasses? It's very gross. Clean your glasses, bro.
Is someone there? I can hear someone creeping through my room.
Yeah, that Freddy's voiced by the same guy. Kellen Goff. He's a much beloved member of the Five Nights at Freddy's community because of the fact he is like the official voice for Freddy Fazbear. But I believe he does like a lot of anime voice acting, like for like dubs. He was also in one of the Minions movies. So definitively you could call him a professional voice actor, and he is consistently like one of the best performances in the games. I mean, Sun and Moon was great. He also voiced the actual Freddy in the game. I can't remember his name. Oh, Glamrock Freddy. Wasn't that guy outed as a pedo last month? I don't know. Was he?
So, another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
Clara, the baby isn't mine.
It is, Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around and stuff.
They had to knock him out of the air with a broom.
I have to go.
They're going to dock your paychecks.
They can't do that. I'm a vampire. I don't get paychecks.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Oh, the humanity! When will the heartbreak end? When will these two ships passing in the night rekindle their long-lost love? Tune in tomorrow to find out.
Okay.
Daddy, just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
What's another guy just checked? Okay. Make sure you get your pedo allegations in order.
To another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
Okay. I wonder if Casual Bongos was pulled from the same library of sound effects CDs that Scott Cawthon's been using for the last 20 years.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage.
Okay. See, I thought like maybe there's a chance that this game takes place after the animatronics have all been like decommissioned officially and it's not actually active and you're not actually hired and the voices are just automated. But like, you know, everything's actually been shut down. But I don't know, if technicians are coming through and working on the animatronics, then I guess never mind. This really is an actual work week in an active establishment that is actively housing and renting the animatronics out.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering.
Okay, Funtime Foxy's a she.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
It's funny that, like, they open the vent to Baby after asking you not to go, but the Ballora vent stays closed. It seems like a very, very open invitation, and not like in a meta way, like obviously, you know, he says that to encourage the player to go, but like, why does the vent open then? It's not like all three of the vents are just tied to each other and so they all open at the same time, because Ballora's is still closed. So it's like he says, don't go in there if you don't want, I mean, and then he just opens the vent anyways. Well, let's do it. It is part of the sister location experience to go crawl over to Baby.
Circus gallery vent.
Twitch blocked your message? What are you saying now? What filth are you spewing now? Okay. Let's close this and then listen to Baby's story for like 5 minutes. Don't know why we have to close this first, but we do.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though. But children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
All right. And we're leaving. Thank you for the story, baby. Very strange. So the animatronics in this game have voice modules, and they're able to relay memories that they've experienced through their optical receptors or whatever. Like, she's not just talking to us because she's haunted by the spirit of a child or whatever, and she's reaching out for help, because obviously that's not the case. It's just actually a robot talking to us and talking about its experience. It's so weird. So many weird questions about, like, logistically how anything works in this universe. Okay, let's go through Foxy's area.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Why does he say to use it sparingly? What's the problem with just spamming it? Okay, I saw Foxy on the right. And he's gone. And he's right in front of me. And he's gone. Right in front of me. Still right in front of me. Still right in front of me. Still right in front of me. And you're gone. Right beside me. Lots of rustling around. This is like the coolest part of the game. I love this part. It's so creepy. I want to flash that one more time, actually. It's like totally random. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel so secure in continuing forward. Okay, that looks clean. To move. This takes forever. Think we're close. Looks close to me. Nice. We haven't died yet.
Trigger parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
This one? His right.
Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Okay.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
Got it. Hello, good morning, sunshine.
The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
Underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. This thing?
Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity.
Whatever this thing is.
Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Large black button beneath the bow tie. I remember this part. So you want to like bait Bonnie to come out because for some reason he's hopped off and is in hiding. So you have to like look away and then slowly watch him like climb up just out the corner of your flashlight. And then when the button's visible, you reach up and you click it.
Great job.
Easy.
You acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Stupid idiot. You tried to get me and you couldn't. Because I'm good at this game. And I remember this part because there's a scripted death here. So like, it doesn't, like I assume it doesn't matter how far I get, but maybe I still have to make it like halfway. You know, so I'm still going to try my best. I'm just, you know, my butthole's clenched for a jump scare. I wonder how different the vibes are when I'm replaying a FNAF game versus when I'm playing one for the first time. Because I know what I'm doing. I've done all this before. There you are.
Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
I'm missing my soaps. Because I was jump scared by Funtime Foxy. I'll never know what happens now.
Be still and quiet.
Right. Let's listen to Baby for 3 more minutes.
You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you.
Night 4. Okay, the first 3 nights weren't so bad, but I'm fully expecting to die on night 4, at least a couple times.
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely.
Oh shoot, there's spring locks on the bottom too? Oh, what a nightmare.
We're in the scooping room.
What a nightmare.
Why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building.
Oh, right. Forgot about this part.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step.
What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down.
Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction.
Well, hey, I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps. Can we just get this over with?
It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
I think that's just one guy trying to play two different characters.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. Ballora never learns, but I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
So, Ballora doesn't know how to pretend like she's fine, is the implication. The animatronics are messed up, there's something wrong with them, and Ballora doesn't know how to pretend like there's nothing wrong.
The faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
So she keeps getting sent for repairs.
All you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Great, okay. Here we go.
To get too loose. Trust me.
Welcome to night 4 of Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, a notorious moment in the FNAF franchise because of how phenomenally difficult this is. Not only do you have 10 spring locks to be monitoring with your mouse, you click and hold and you try to wind them up to the 12 o'clock position, counterclockwise, but there's also little things climbing up the side of you and you need to shake them off. Get off. Is the other one gone? I think so. I think I got them both. And when you shake to shake off the little guys, it also increases the rate at which the spring locks become undone. So you're discouraged from actually, you know, shaking these little guys off because, you know, it risks the spring locks becoming unwound. But I mean, you need to do it. But also on top of all that, there's weird little guys crawling inside your suit? I don't even know what that part means. What do you do about that? I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that there's little guys crawling down to my balls. I hope they're having a good time. Because there's just nothing I can do about it, seemingly. It's such a weird sequence. I don't hate it, I just kind of hate how difficult it is, but it is very classic Five Nights at Freddy's, this, you know, resource management balance, where, you know, you can only afford to do so much at a time, so you really need to choose what to prioritize. That is very classic FNAF. I believe the sequence is 3 minutes long. I have no idea how long it's been. I didn't set a timer or anything. I'm just going. Just get an auto clicker? Well, that's not the hard part. I'm just clicking and holding. Like, my finger is just permanently held on the mouse button. Oh shoot, they're blinking. I'm not going to be able to actually wind them up to 12 o'clock. I just need to stop them from blinking. At this point. This is easy? You say so yourself, bro. You're watching it. It's only getting harder. It's getting closer and closer, and if any one of these reaches the 12 o'clock position, it's game over. They're getting close, but I need to shake this guy off, which is just increasing. Great, there must have been another one. I don't know where it came from. Maybe one of the ones that was crawling in my suit decided it wanted to be aggressive. Maybe there was one on the left side of the screen that I didn't see. I have no idea. I just died for some reason. And let's do it all over again. Several times until we manage to push through. Conceptually, I like it. I just think in practice it doesn't work. The main problem with it really is just the little guys that crawl down the middle, because it adds to the hectic and confusing nature of what's happening, and it's not an explained mechanic. Even if it does literally nothing and it's just a visual thing, I think it does make the whole sequence worse and more difficult.
Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I like the way she says trust me there, like she's seen this happen before. She knows what happens when the spring locks become loose. She's like personally witnessed this happen to someone else. Interesting implication. As far as I can tell, the guys crawling up the side are consistent. There's always one on the right and then there's one on the bottom left. And they come together in a pair like that. And they always fall together, so if you can make the one on the right fall, the one on the left will fall, and there's no reason to make the one on the right fall before you see the one on the left, so that way you can knock out two at once. Since obviously you want to shake as little as possible, because it's causing the spring locks to become loose. If I die this time, you guys should count down 3 minutes for me. Let me know when we get close. This is a satisfying little sound effect, the ticking. It's not like grating. Okay, it's getting tougher and tougher to hit 12 o'clock. I don't think we can do this much longer. I'm gonna have to only just wind enough to stop them from blinking. Wind them up to 3 o'clock maybe, that's probably a good rule. Hang on, I gotta shake you off. Really gotta head to the left side of the screen. I'm sure there's lots of blinking that's about to start happening. Doesn't take any longer to wind them up, but they certainly unwind a lot faster as the night goes on, don't they? Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at these ones at the top. I have no idea how close I am, but they're all so close to being unwound. Look at this. I gotta head over to this side. Oh no, dude. What am I even supposed to do at this point? Oh! Okay, we did it. Good, okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought that was gonna take longer, I'll be honest. That was, we only died once, right? And that's it, we go home?
As the moon rises, so also rises the tension between scorn lovers.
Clara, it's not my baby.
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame, Clara. Like I haven't heard that a million times.
Okay, well, how's this? I'm taking the car.
The joke's on you. It's a rental.
Well, the joke's on you. I set the thermostat to 90 before I left.
Good. I like it warm.
Good, because I also set the house on fire.
How will it all end? The passion, the tension, the intrigue. Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Alright, excellent. I don't think we're making it home tomorrow.
Welcome back to your last day on the job. That is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1 week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket.
1 week bonus is insane.
Taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket you would like to receive.
Imagine the turnaround at your job is so bad that as an employer you have to incentivize new employees to stick around for even a single week by offering a gift basket.
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
There used to be a show. Do you guys remember this? Daytime television. There was a show.
There are still 2 technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
Okay, there's technicians that are still here from the night before. Great. We know which ones they are. They're the ones that came in with Ballora. Do you guys remember? I think it was on like Animal Planet or something, because Animal Planet just aired the most random crap that had nothing to do with animals. There was a show called Dangerous Jobs. Do you remember this? I can't remember who hosted it, but someone would like go and like the episode would be themed around a job that like no one would want to do, but offers good pay. Like sewage management or just like something with heavy machinery or going into tight spaces and just stuff like that. Point being, this could be on Dangerous Jobs. You can have an episode about working at Five Nights at Freddy's. That was some good mid-2000s slop, let me tell you. Can't remember any episode. Yeah, I can't remember a single episode either. I just remember the name of the show and the idea of it.
Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage.
My cat from hell. My strange addiction, stuff like that. Hey, Ballora, how are we looking?
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
This is so dark. This has to be the darkest moment in the FNAF franchise. Look at that.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution.
Don't forget they have like Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop plushies and crap on the shelves in grocery stores. Hey, Mom and Dad, you want to see this FNAF thing that I'm so into? And then there's just this, is like people hanging in the background. I like it. I think it's a cool dark tone, but it just doesn't compute. This franchise is absurd. Sometimes it takes itself too seriously, sometimes not seriously enough. I mean, in a couple of days we're getting the go-kart spin-off. It's just so weird.
Maintenance vent open.
FNAF is a weird franchise, man. Anyways, what are we doing again? Oh, this, with the Foxy again. Except I don't think Foxy's here, right? I think we're actually good to just go. You're led to believe that Foxy's here because of course you're running through Foxy's little area here, but I think we're good.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Big cartoony microphone. Hey baby, talk to me.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it.
Got it. I'm good at this. Okay, this is the hard part. I kid you not, this is one of the hardest parts of the whole game.
That you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 1, 4, 3, 8, 6, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1. Good.
Okay.
A hatch should
Oh, I don't know. That's hard, man. That's stressful.
that you find inside.
Where's the hatch? Oh, there it is.
Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room. When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and I can continue to speak to you. Now, press the green button to your left. This will send me to the scooping room.
Okay, see ya. Don't know what happened to the mess of wires that was behind you. It's probably nothing. Probably won't be relevant later. I definitely don't see an eye currently. Oh, creepy. Yeah, there's definitely like an eye there.
In Funtime Auditorium.
That probably does not show up on stream. There's probably no way.
Going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid. Go back now.
Okay, we're going back.
Go forward.
Okay, going forward.
Stop.
Stopping.
Go forward and left. Keep going.
Okay, keeping going.
Stop. Be silent.
Being silent.
Go forward and left.
Going forward and left.
Stop.
Stopping.
Go forward. You are almost there.
Okay, going forward.
Stop.
Stopping.
He is right in front of you. Don't move. He is here to help, Ballora. He is not here to hurt us. Ballora, he is here to help us. Go forward again. Ballora is behind you. She is afraid of the scooping room. She will not follow you.
Excellent. Into the scooping room.
You've entered a highly dangerous area. You have entered from Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has already been here today. Circus Baby has already been here today. I've been out before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go when we look like this. But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch a show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful. Where did the other children go?
And that's it? So cool. All right, there you go. Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. Credits roll. Dude, it's such a good story. I love it. It's such a I like that it's self-contained. I think that's really cool and important. That's something that the later games really struggle with. And by later games, I just mean Security Breach. But I like that. Yeah, sure, I have played all the other 4 or 5 Nights at Freddy's games leading up to this, but also, this was also my first FNAF game. I played this with zero context of the rest of the franchise, and still fully enjoyed the game and understood the story, and it was good. Which I think is really important for a franchise like this, where the story is so long-running, that it's just told in little contained micro pieces that can be enjoyed on their own. And it was entertaining. I liked it. It's got a weird, surreal concept to it. And the ending's sort of goofy in a way and over the top. It also says real ending in the bottom left of the screen. I don't know if you can see it. It's very faint, but that's how you know we got the canon ending. Not necessarily the good ending, but it's canon. Yeah, so really interesting, a lot of weird implications right at the end of the story there, saying that Ballora had already been in the scooping room and Circus Baby had already been in the scooping room, despite us being led to believe that Circus Baby was the one talking to us the whole time. But then in the window you got to see this weird mess of wires wearing the mask that was in the crawl space, our like main control room. So how do I get out of here? Does this eventually just take us back to the main menu, or are we restarting the game? Okay, the music's looping. Great, okay. Guess what I learned? I learned that when you press F2, it restarts a Five Nights at Freddy's game and kicks you back to the main menu. The game doesn't tell you that, but fortunately I read in a Steam post that you can press F2 to restart. Kicks you back to the main menu, so very handy. We earned our first star for completing the game. I don't know if you saw it. It was in the top right. And we earned our extras menu. Cool. Dude, there's Baby with her babies. I don't know why Baby has babies. Very strange, Scott. I don't know where you had that idea from. Frankly, it makes me uncomfortable and I don't like it. But Baby has babies. There they are. What a happy family. Ballora also has babies. Called Mini Renas. And for some reason, they look like they're spelling the word baby. That kind of looks like a B, that looks like an A, there's another B, and then this one's in a Y shape. I don't know if that's coincidence, but to me that looks like it said baby. There's Funtime Freddy, the only guy in the group. I don't know. It's maybe that's why. At some point, he's like, Funtime Foxy's a guy, I guess, because there's too many chicks. It's a clam jam out here. There's Freddy, though, and his little Bonnie hand puppet. There's Funtime Foxy, the hotly debated animatronic. Does that shadow make any sense? I guess so. Okay, there's the mess of wires with the mask. I don't know why it doesn't show it to us. Obviously, we saw it at the end of the game, but okay. And that's it. Making Baby. Just like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, we have a little behind the scenes. Very exciting. Disturbing, even. Far too many wires, by the way. Like, wholly unnecessary. It's one thing to make the argument that the wires are working as, like, muscles. But, like, why would you need that? Why would you need those for the head? The head should just be like a shell. This is very strange and inefficient design. To just be melding wires together to make a head shape. It should just be a mold, should it not? Where did the ears come from? Circus Baby doesn't have ears. Why are there ears there? Circus Baby does not have ears. She's got, like, little hair pieces. Are those supposed to wiggle? Or something? Do those have muscle joints in them? It's so weird. Just all mess of wires. Far too many. Entirely too many. Look it. That's the whole thing. Literally just like... It's like making something out of pipe cleaners in arts and crafts. Putting the shell on. Very strange and disturbing and kind of funny. It's weird that he decided it to be colored red after the fact. Okay, I guess we just got rid of an arm. Not important. For some reason. There it comes back. And then we're there. Freddy, same deal. Just a bunch of wires. Oh, and a screw. A bunch of wires and a single, like, giant bolt sticking out the top of the head. Okay, ended up redoing the entire head at this point, I guess. Or just adding on to it. Just additional shell, I guess. Oh, there's a little difference there in the torso between these two slides, where the top two buttons were replaced with this like speaker module. Also, it was made a bit more purple. Same deal with Foxy, just a bunch of wires. Ended up coming out a little purple at first, but then I guess ended up going more pink in the long run. Again, that speaker module sort of just comes in at some point. It's definitely a nice detail. I like it. Also, these weird little buttons or something on the legs there. And yeah, not much change there aside from the color palette. Blueprint. Map. Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental. Elevator there. Control module, so that's where the mask was. That was taken at the end of the game there. Ballora Gallery, of course, is where Ballora and the mini arenas are, and then Freddy is in the breaker room, but then you can see he's also over in parts and service. I don't know where his actual home is supposed to be. I think the breaker room. But then for some reason it just also shows him in parts and service because that's where you had to get the power module from. Circus Gallery is where Ballora and the babies are supposed to be, but we never once saw Circus Baby actually in the Circus Gallery. We didn't even go to the Circus Gallery. Frankly, we only went to Circus Control. Then from the Funtime Auditorium, you can go... Yeah, from parts and service, you go up and then you go left, like Baby said, and then, yeah, you end up in the scooping room. But if you go up and right, you can go to this private room, which I have not managed to do yet. I remember I tried to do that on stream, like 2 years ago, and I couldn't do it. I kept dying. I don't know why, but I just couldn't figure it out. Every time I tried to do it, I was going to say Ballora, but like whatever it is, that mess of wires just comes out and jump scares you. Because it doesn't want you going to the private room. There's the full shot of the elevator. Control module. Circus control. There's cameras everywhere down here, huh? There's one there. There's one in the last room. Breaker room. Parts and service. Okay. Well, that was cool, but we're not done because, like I did with the first 4 or 5 Nights at Freddy's games, I'd like to get a second star. We've only got 1 star. Unfortunately, I can't go do the 6th night. There's no option. There's only options for new game, continue, and extras. Fortunately, I don't have to figure this out because I just looked it up. I know what to do. We have to do... What are we gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to die. Basically. Reach the private room? Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. So, sadly, the means of doing so mean I have to do night 5 again. Like, again. And I'll have to do this every single time I try to get to the private room.
That we like to see a new
which is really annoying. I have to sit through the elevator ride.
For instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1-week bonus, which will be given
Let me out of here.
Of a delightful gift basket. The
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Paycheck. We have gift baskets
because I'm not going to be able to do it this time. I'm not just doubting myself. I'm telling you definitively, I will not make it. I will die.
Please enter the
So we're going to have to do this again.
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and
Go on, bro. Say the line.
Thank you.
We're waiting.
Exotic butters.
He said it. You just got to disobey the wire orders. That's the second half of the equation.
Technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
That's the second half of the puzzle, is disobeying the wire and immediately going right instead of going left. Unfortunately, if I just did that right now and I made it to the private room, it would say that the door is locked and that I can't access it, and then I just die. So I'm not even going to waste my time doing that. The first half of the equation is to unlock the door. And in order to unlock the door, I'm going to have to die. In fact, I'm probably going to have to die several times. So I'm just going to go kill myself the fastest way I can do it.
Entryway vent.
Because unfortunately, even though I just beat the whole game, I only died once. And the one time I died, I didn't even get the death minigame.
Make sure she's on her stage. Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution.
And I can't even die on the way there, because Foxy's gone. Foxy's already been shelled and is in the scooping room. So I've got to run through the whole auditorium. I don't even have a death opportunity. Right now, I just gotta say it because it's starting to hurt. We're an hour and a half in the stream now. My ears hurt. I talked about this before. I'm just gonna talk over all the dialogue that's about to happen here. But yeah, so I bought new headphones probably a month or two ago. No, probably a couple months ago. They're new headphones, but I just bought the headphones that I already owned a second time. But my last pair of headphones, I had them for a long time, and over the course of wear and tear, eventually they just snapped. And so I had to buy a new pair of headphones, and instead of using the opportunity to try out new headphones, actually I did buy a new pair of headphones. I tried them. They were cheap on Amazon. I tried them. Didn't like them. Sent them back to Amazon and said, screw it. I'm just going to buy the same pair again. So I bought the same pair again. Yesterday, I ran into an issue where the cord for the headphones was disconnecting. And I don't have a solution for it. Either the cable is wrong or the connection point inside the headphones is wrong. Something's happened. I don't know what's happened. But yeah, the left part of the cable was just constantly disconnecting. I had to like position the cable in a specific way. I thought this isn't going to fix itself. I'm going to have to replace the cable and just pray that solves the problem. So I ordered the cable on Amazon. It'll be here at the end of this week, ideally. But it could be as late as next week. Unfortunately, I couldn't get 2-day shipping on it. So it'll get here when it gets here. In the meantime, I'm using my other pair of headphones, the pair of headphones that is much smaller cups, and tend to hurt my ears if I have to wear them for more than a couple hours at a time. They press in on my glasses, and they are just small for my giant ears. They're only temporary headphones, so I'm not going to invest in new cups or anything to try to fix them. But, yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. So hopefully next week we'll get them in. Also, my mouse, the middle mouse button doesn't work anymore, so I used the opportunity to buy a new mouse. And while I was there, I bought a new keyboard as well, so I got a whole new thing coming in. The mouse should be here today, keyboard should be here tomorrow. None of that really matters. The headphones are here, the headphone cable, rather, the following week. And I'm just hoping that solves the issue, because if I buy a new cable, plug it into the headphones, and I'm still having this disconnection issue, I'm not buying the same pair of headphones a third time. Forget it. Okay. I've successfully died intentionally. And I just got a game over screen. Great. Okay. I hope you guys are buckled in for the worst part of the stream. Arguably the worst part of any of the Five Nights at Freddy's streams so far. We have to do what I just did again. And again, and again, and again. Until I finally get the death minigame that shows up. Where you play as Circus Baby in some little retro minigame. And you, like, deliver cupcakes to children or whatever. And once that shows up, I think I have to beat it. Like, I have to make it all the way to the end. And if I do that, then the opportunity to replay the minigame will show up on the main menu. And then from there, I have to replay the minigame over and over from the main menu as I try to, like, perfect it. And if I can manage to do it perfectly, then I will unlock the secret door.
Great job.
The private room.
Service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for
Thank you, Scott. Good game.
to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor.
At least when I died, it just put me in the crawl space or whatever it's called. That was super nice. Oh, you can just click on the cheek button too. Okay, good. And then I can just spam click the buttons until it lets me die. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty rough. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Nope, just regular game over screen. Okay, let's run it again. You can try to flatten the pins to make them wider. Like for the headphone cable, you mean? I don't know how I would even go about doing that. Like heating them up, maybe? I don't necessarily know what the issue is. I don't necessarily know that it's just because they're like loose. I don't know enough about, you know, the hardware to be able to tell you what's going on. I just know that for some reason I have to hold the cable in a specific way in order for it to send the signal. And it's only on the left side, which is very annoying.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason.
Yep.
It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor.
Yep.
Our technicians will take it from there.
Yep. I'm trying to speed run death over here.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can
You can flatten them a little bit with some pliers to make them grip more on the headphone connectors. Interesting. Okay, yeah, just give them a good squeeze. I mean, I might as well if the cable is assumably busted anyways. There's no harm in breaking it further. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm doing this right. I hope that the way that I'm dying right now can trigger the death minigame. That's what unfortunately I don't know about. That's the one part of the equation that I'm just guessing here. Because I feel like I know the rest of the steps involved. The one step I don't know is how to trigger the death minigame. So I'm just dying over and over and hoping it shows up. But for all I know, maybe this part of the game is already beyond the point at which the death minigame spawns. Like maybe it only has a chance to spawn on the first few nights or something.
Great job reaching parts and service. Has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured.
Other option is tinning. I don't know what that is. Oh, a soldering iron to add extra material on the pins. My brother's got a soldering iron.
that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully.
Like I said, I've got probably a good week until the cable shows up anyways, or at least a few days, so might as well. And I feel like an idiot, dude. I can't believe we're doing this. Just dying over and over as fast as possible. So stupid.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians...
Obviously it would have been faster if I did this earlier. I mean... I could have died on night 3 over and over. By running into Fun Time Foxy's area. Would have been faster, but I didn't really think to do it back then.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
To be honest, I thought I'd just die on night 4 a whole bunch. I didn't think I'd make it through the whole game without seeing the death minigame, you know? Oh my gosh. It sucks because every time I don't get the death minigame, I'm starting to feel like it's not going to show up. Like I've already passed a point. You know? How long am I willing to sit here and do this over and over? Before I cave and just select new game. But the problem with that is, that's me committing to playing through the entire game a second time. Which is absurd. I mean, that's just another hour. That's terrible stream content. We can't do that. I would rather just call it for the day and say we'll visit this another day. And I'll like get the I'll put the steps into place off stream so that next time we come back it'll work, right? So it's this or nothing.
To make sure she is structurally stable.
If we can't get this to trigger, I'll just end the stream and we'll come back in another future stream and I'll already make sure that it's good to go. So we can skip the grind.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully.
Maybe I'll go get one of my energy drinks. Oh, here we go. We got it. Perfect. Okay, shift is to jump. So I believe if I just get to the end, I don't have to like fire any cupcakes off or anything, that's fine. I believe if I just get to the end of this and I platform well enough. We'll be good. Wiki says you can get it by dying roughly 5 times. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I very specifically remember in this minigame, there is a point where you transition over to the next screen and you'll fall off if you just keep walking right. So every time now I'm gonna like kind of like try to walk. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's so stupid. So I have to jump here. On the screen where there are 2 kids on like individual platforms, you have to jump into the next screen. I have to remember that. There we go. We hit the goal. Screw the kids. Who cares? All right. Perfect. I believe that's it. I hope I'm right. I pray I am right because at this point I'm now going to exit to the main menu. So it better be there. Because otherwise we're going to have to go through the elevator ride again. And then also just die 5 more times again. And then on the 5th time, I'm going to have to, I don't know, do something else even. I don't know what I would have to do to get it to show up. But at this point, I believe I can press F2 to send us back here. And when I click on the extras menu, no? Where is it? Where's the death minigame? There's supposed to be an option to replay it. You gotta be kidding. I have to die 5 times to give myself the opportunity to like 100% it? There's no way. What is the point of letting you replay it from the menu then if you already have perfected it by the time it unlocks? There's no way, Scott. Oh, no, it's there, it's hidden. It's hidden. Look it, you have to mouse over to the bottom left and then it secretly shows up. Why? That's so unnecessary. Why not just have the icon show up if you've already seen the minigame? Why does it have to be a hidden option? That's so stupid. Okay, great. Now we can trigger the game from here. So, my objective is to give cupcakes to every single kid here. Sorry, what button? Throws? What on earth? It's the question mark key? Why? Oh, I just died. Okay, great. Good start. Good start. Why is the question mark key what throws the cupcake? That's the stupidest thing I've seen. Okay, so right now we're in a testing phase where I'm attempting to learn the order that we fire the cupcakes. So every kid requires 2 cupcakes to be happy. The cupcake that I'm shooting right now is just a single cupcake. There's nothing special about it. But if you guys saw earlier, there are special cupcakes. Oh, I just picked one up actually. What is this one? Okay, that one fires. That's a spread shot. So I have to find out where to use that. Okay, obviously right here. Oh, okay, great. I missed the kid at the top. So I wasted a shot. That's okay, I'm just in the planning phase right now. This is the like shotgun cupcake. I remember this when it passes through them. Okay, this screen here is where you would use the other blue cupcakes. So when you get the blue cupcake, you fire it twice at the next screen. Then you jump over the green cupcake to fire the blue cupcake here twice. Then you backtrack, grab the green cupcake, shotgun it at the kids on the left, then run all the way to the right side even further to get, what, these kids, I guess? Because you wouldn't have the pink cupcake at this point. Yeah, okay, let's try that. I think I've got a general order to it already. Let's start putting things into motion here. Okay, by not getting stuck on the platforms, baby. How's about that? Because I don't know if you noticed, but there's a timer in the bottom right, and I have to do it all in a minute. So I'm just going to kill myself and try again, because you need to be doing it fast if you want to have the time to actually do all of this. And I just messed it up again. Cool. Mainly because I have to, you know, take my hand and move it over to the mouse to restart, and then reposition it over to the correct key. It's just stupid. The controls are terrible. Scott does not make platformers. Okay, great. Eat up, eat up. Okay, we're not feeding the kids on the bottom, but we are feeding the kid up here, and here, and here, and here. And the last two cupcakes, I guess, just don't get used, because now we grab this blue power-up. You couldn't really avoid that. Great. Wait, what about the kid on the left, though? How would I get him? Come on, baby. Careful. Okay, nice. Then you go over here. I don't know where the sweet spot is. Maybe here? Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we turn around because I'm out of cupcakes. Grab this. I have 3. Yeah, this kid's not going to get a cupcake. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess I do have to use the pink cupcake on that kid. Which means I would have to jump over the blue cupcake power-up. How the heck am I going to do that? Because it's right... I don't even remember where it is, honestly. Well, we'll feed him, but I think that was a waste. Because I think I need the last 2 green cupcakes up ahead here. You need it there. Was that it? Is that all the kids? I don't think it is. Oh shoot, I forgot to jump. I forgot to jump. So I would have died anyways, but yeah, sure enough. There's still those 2 kids left. So that means I have to avoid the blue power-up. That's crazy. It's going to be tough to do fast. I don't know exactly how tight the timer is. Maybe I'm rushing more than I need to, but... better safe than sorry. Oh, wait. What if I jumped up here and then jumped off the platform at the top? Yeah, that's how you clear that. Okay, perfect. Turn around. Yeah, okay, I got it. Now, I wasted time getting up there, so this I might mess this up anyways. I might run out of time. But it's okay, we'll keep going. We'll assume this is the run, just to get the practice in. And who knows, maybe I'm actually doing fine for time. Get it to those kids. The hitbox is way smaller on that than I realized, which is good. Stand there. Turn around. Grab this. I mean, I like this idea. I think this is a cool way to hide a secret. Is in the death mini game and just getting the player to figure out how to do it properly, because when you play through it the first time, you're collecting cupcakes and you're feeding the kids, but like you'll very quickly and easily realize that you don't have enough to feed all the kids. And so you naturally would think like, oh, maybe there's a way to actually feed all the kids. And yeah, there is. It's just very sneaky the way you have to do it. You waste a lot of time, frankly. But at the very least, you can trigger it from the main menu. Otherwise, this would have been a nightmare to figure out. Imagine like having to die every time. Die 5 times, no less. Perfect. No! And then I messed up the jump. Go again. I feel like we would have if it's any consolation, I don't think I had enough time anyways, so I'm okay with it. I'm just annoyed that my platforming is that bad. Okay, great. Now we jump up here, jump there. Turn around immediately. Maybe it's faster to get the green cupcake first, because I have to go backwards a couple screens there. Oh shoot, I was too close. So this kid missed it. So there's a sweet spot. Hang on, I gotta pay more attention to that. Let's stand between these 2 flowers. Is that good? Barely. I'm probably better off standing here on the second flower. Okay. It's in our hand. Is it? I think it's the microphone. It's just that for some reason it's black. Oh, whoops. Such a creepy death. She like dissolves. Ooh, nice. I didn't think you could fire the cupcakes that fast, but... Yeah, oh, okay. Nice, there's a time save right there. You can fire the cupcakes faster than I thought you could. So, do you think I should try this? Should I go get the green cupcake? I don't want to risk it. I feel like you do want to backtrack and get the blue one now. Because to the left is where the kids are that you need to fire a green cupcake to. So I do need to backtrack there anyways. And I would have to jump over the blue thing from this direction. I don't know if I'd be able to. Come on, baby. It sucks that jump and move are tied to the same hand. It's difficult. Yeah, it's just such a long ways to backtrack. I'm not gonna make the assumption that the cupcake would continue traveling after I've transitioned to the next screen. I think that'd be reckless to assume. So until I see it hit the last kid, I don't want to transition to the next screen. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Now there's ice cream. Now I kid you not, if you go to the goal after you've collected the ice cream, the game will just end and nothing will happen. You have to go all the way back to the beginning, which is so stupid. Also, I was spamming the shift key there, and she didn't jump, because I ended up triggering the transition to the next screen before the jump went through. So next time I guess I'm gonna have to literally stop on the platform and then jump and then move. Oh, it's so precise, and it's so much time that's required. Like, you have to save so much time so that you can use that last, 12 seconds or whatever to run all the way back. Also, I didn't position my hand in time to even fire a cupcake because it takes so long for me to find the question mark key. Wait, do you think the right shift can jump? Oh, I didn't even think about that. That'd be so much easier. I probably don't have to use my pinky. I can use my right hand, the right shift key. Yeah. Oh, okay. I still messed up the jump, but... Okay, that's way easier. Still terrible controls, because it's not like W is doing anything. Why can't I just press W to jump? Why can't I just use the arrow keys? You know? Stupid kid. Stupid kid! Oh, you can fire them without even jumping? Dude, there's so much optimization here. There's so many little things you can do to save time that you don't realize until your 10th time playing. Jump! Dude. I got nothing left to say, let's just lock in and do it. At this point my commentaries run dry. "19 seconds. It's not gonna get any better than that. I feel really good about that. Let's just not mess up the platforming. Thank goodness the time pauses every time the screen transitions. 2 seconds? Dude, come on. There's no way! There's no way! I played that so well! I played that so well. There is exactly one opportunity to save time, and I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I thought it would be unnecessary because it would shave so little time. But I guess I don't have a choice. Now I have to do it. I think what I have to do is when I'm firing pink cupcakes to the second last kid on the platform that I have to jump to anyways, I have to both jump to the platform and fire the cupcakes at the same time. Just to shave like an extra maybe half a second, which would have been enough. So I guess I have to do it. I guess we're shaving half a second. I told you this has to be well optimized. Could I could jump on this platform, then jump to this platform, and then there's no backtracking or turning around, and then you just go. Oh, okay, dude, that's it. That's the way. Got it. I'm now confident I know how to save enough time. I just need to follow the plan. We just have to execute. Okay, I'm not supposed to fall there, but yeah, that's it. Scott wanted you to really go for this, a speed run. I really like the idea even still. The only thing I don't like about it is there's just zero indication that you would like what to do with the ice cream. It's so unreasonable to just assume, oh, I guess I'll just go back to the beginning, right? Because you would look at the time and be like, oh, I wouldn't even have the time to do that anyway, so why would I think to do it? So I don't know how people figured this out. I assume just cracking in the game code, because it's just, what person was like, I'm just going to speedrun this and optimize as much time as possible and then take the ice cream all the way back to the beginning, even though there's literally no reason to, right? It doesn't make any sense. If I did this and I got the ice cream, I would assume the ice cream was the key. I would assume that I'd already done it. I would exit the minigame, and then I would go try to access the private room. And it kind of sucks, because I wish I could take the time to show you what happens if you try to go to the private room right now, just so I can show you if I try to go there it's locked, but I just don't want to waste the time doing it because it's going to take a long time, because every time I do it I have to cross Foxy's room, I have to sit through the cutscene with Baby, I have to enter in the secret code that randomizes every time, wait for her to stop yapping, hit the button, send her off, go to the dark room, and then actually successfully navigate to the private room in the dark. And then if I can manage to do all that, I would be doing it just so it can say locked or whatever. Access denied, I think is what it says. And then you get jump scared, and that's it. So I'm not going to show that to you. I'm just telling you that's what happens, and that's why we're doing the mini game right now. Because after I successfully do this, if I go to the private room, it'll say access granted. I don't know why. I don't know what the correlation is. I don't know why I have to do this minigame perfectly to open the door. But for some reason, that's how it works in Scott's little Five Nights at Freddy's logic world. In Scott's twisted little mind. Perfect. I'm sure that's faster than what I was doing before. I feel good about that. I feel like that alone will save enough time. I need to make sure that when I pick up the ice cream, it says the number 20. Okay, well I messed that up, didn't I? I need to pick up the ice cream at 20, if not earlier. If it's 19 and I pick up the ice cream, I can just kill myself because I know it won't be enough time, because that's what I did last time and I ran there like perfectly and it still wasn't enough. No, I didn't wait long enough for the last kid to eat. I despawned the last cupcake before it reached the kid because I'm trying to do this fast. Oh my gosh. These are probably mistakes that everyone makes. Nobody does this first try. So I'm not mad yet. This feels like currently I'm going through what probably everybody goes through when trying to do this. But if I die an additional 10 times at this point, that's just going to be frustrating, because that's just me being bad at the video game. 10 seconds to get to that ice cream. It doesn't feel like I'll make it, honestly, but... I trust that I've been doing this as fast as possible, so I should make it. Right? There's no way, there's 2 seconds. Also, I failed to jump. Because of course I did. It's been so long since I got to that part that I forgot that when you make that transition, you have to jump. Oh, for goodness sakes, I thought there was a pit I could just jump into to kill myself. I should have just turned around to the left. It would have been faster. It's so funny, the kids just watch me die. They're like, hey, it's Circus Baby, she's coming to... Wait, Circus Baby, where are you going? And it just dies. I'm like rushing because I'm trying to do this as fast as possible to shave off any small second I can, and I'm messing up as a result. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate speed running. Well, at least now I know the fastest way to kill myself because I've done this so many times. If any jump is messed up, I just need to kill myself. There's no point in entertaining this. I'm not going to waste a minute and a half doing this just to get to the end and die again. If any jump is missed, I'm just killing myself and restarting. It needs to be perfect. I should probably restart. Okay, and then I messed up the second jump anyways. I feel like this is so absurd you guys don't even believe me. You guys don't even believe me that this is what you have to do because this is just so stupid. Then again, is this that much stupider than Five Nights at Freddy's 3? Where you had to enter in that 6-digit code on the wall tiles, like a phone number? Hope at least you're enjoying the music. $20.19. Great. I'm not gonna have enough time. I don't know how I was supposed to shave time. That's not true. I did mess up one of the jumps a little bit, but I thought, screw it, it's probably fine. Dude, if that wasn't fine. If I make it back to the beginning, like perfectly, I did not slow down once, all my platforming was impeccable, and I still can't deliver the ice cream, then obviously all my platforming has to be impeccable on the way there as well. But I really think like I made a very simple, quick, forgivable mistake. It should have been fine. Let's see if I'm right. Final screen. Amazing. It has to be impeccable. There's not one mistake you can make. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm not even gonna open my mouth until we're nearly there. That way you know when you can look back at your screen. No way it's possible to get 20 plus on cone. Are you watching someone do that? Because I don't think it's possible. I'm just trying to get 20 on the cone. That's it. If it's 20 and I grab the cone, that's already a new personal best. So far, I've only been able to grab the cone on 19. But I feel like if I play it literally perfectly, I can do 20. If someone else manages to get 21, that's inhumane to me. That's probably an actual speedrunner. Somebody that's dedicated their life to perfecting games and has trained their muscle memory. Their mind just works differently. From where I'm standing, that's not possible. I'm settling for 20. Oops, forgot to jump. I feel like an esports player right now. Forgot to jump. Just watched 2 tutorials and both touched cone on 20 seconds. Yeah. Okay. At least I feel good knowing that if I can manage to get there in 20 seconds, which I have not yet done, I can get back fine and there'll be enough time. As far as I know, there's no way to shave off more time from the current path. So if I have to do what I'm doing even faster, then there's something that I'm missing. Because I don't think I can do what I'm doing any faster. Why did I do that? In my mind, I was like, I know there's one last platform, like on the second to last screen, and if I jump and I hit my head on that platform, I'm going to be really mad. So instead, what if I jump on the platforms before that platform so that I don't have to jump under it? I'll already be on top of it and I'll very easily clear the gap. In my mind, I'm like, that's safer. I didn't realize there's a risk in doing that as well, in saving time. That's so annoying. I guess I just have to make the gap without hitting my head. I'm just going to have to do it. It's not super difficult to do, but it is kind of annoying when I don't want to let go of the move key. Like, I'm holding down A and I have to, like, just like there's a pretty like thin like opportunity to make that jump, and it's right at the end of everything. It sucks that there's a risk that close to the end. There's like 2 seconds on the screen, and I have to make this jump without hitting my head. So I was like thinking ahead. I'm like, okay, I've got a plan. I'm gonna jump the platforms ahead of time. In my mind, that made sense, and I don't think that's a bad idea, but it would require even more practice. At this point, it makes more sense to just send it and hope for the best. It's okay. I'm getting so darn good at this, I don't even really care. Forgot to jump. Unfortunately, that's not part of the muscle memory. That is a conscious effort. I have to remember to make that jump every time. Okay, just discovered a new time save to shave another like half second off. That's cool. New record. I picked up the ice cream at 21. Because I found a new method to shave off another half second. That's so annoying. That's exactly what speedrunning is, but doing the same crap over and over and over and finding new ways to shave off frames. So stupid. At least now I have even more security on the way back. So world first. No one's ever done a 21 ice cream before. Alright, here we go. And just like the story that Circus Baby told... Wait, what? What happened? Wait, what do you have to do at this point? What? Wait, what happens at the end? What do you have to do? What? It doesn't just trigger on its own? There's supposed to be a little cutscene that plays. What button am I supposed to press? Oh, I guess maybe I have to press the same button as you used to give the cupcakes? So I have to press the question mark button to, like, give the ice cream? I guess? I don't know. Cool, let's go again. See if we can get a 22 ice cream. You think it's possible? You had to drop it there, of course you did. I obviously did not do enough research going into today's stream. I thought I did enough. I thought I was good to go. I thought I understood everything I had to do. I guess not. It's more complex than I thought. I messed up my little time skip, so we're definitely not getting a 21. Haven't read the book. True, I didn't read the book. going pretty fast, but I think this will be a 20. Wait, what did I do wrong? I got here way too fast. What? What the heck did I do wrong? I must have missed a kid? But I got here way too fast. I forgot about 3 kids, did I? What kids did I forget? I went back and I fired the shotgun. That's so weird. I don't even know what I missed. With the triple cupcake? What did I forget? I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Just do it again. I would have to watch the VOD back. I'm not gonna, like, be able to remember and realize that I messed it up. That was a bit risky, I'll be honest. Whoops. I want someone to make a stream highlights for my Five Nights at Freddy's gameplays. Maybe not the first couple games, but I feel like there's enough content you could dice out a 10-minute video. I can't really explain what's happening there, but there's a timing to the cupcakes. You can't just... It's not like it every single time you press the key, it fires. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. You have to, like, wait a little bit before you can fire the next cupcake. But, of course, if you're just spamming, you'll end up firing too many, and you don't have enough cupcakes. You can't waste a single one. So, what happens at that one part is I'm pressing, like, too early, and then as a result, I end up pressing it too late, and because I can't let go of the run key at a certain point, I just have to fall off and I miss my jump because every action can only be inputted so fast. Because there's just a delay between actions that the game places. I can't really explain it better than that. But it's not like I'm just falling off the platform because I don't know how to jump. There's more to it than that. Oh, that's the first time I've ever messed that up. That's the literal first time I've ever accidentally picked up that cupcake. I didn't move my hand fast enough to my keyboard that time. There we go. Mouse spamming every button. Here's your ice cream, you stupid brat. Fantastic. There we go. 2 stars. Oh. Oh. Okay. I already got the 2nd star, but obviously if we're gonna go through all that work anyways, now I want to go to the private room, so I guess we're doing this again.
That is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation.
Well, you got determination, right?
Which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will autocorrect it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Oh, my arm hurts again, man. I want a new chair.
Please be aware that there are still 2 technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also,
my upper arm is just sore.
And encourage them to go home.
My entire, like, everything about my setup needs to be replaced. Or maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's all it is. My ears hurt because of my stupid headphones. Oh. Ow. Oh, man, it really hurts when I actually take it off. Oh, I'm just going to listen with one ear for now.
Let's check on Ballora.
Oh, man, I got to give my ear a rest.
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium.
I'm starting to think the only reason Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location was my favorite game in my mind was because I just played the 5 nights and then quit. As soon as you have to spend any more time than that, the game's not fun anymore. It's like the least fun game to have to replay, just wading through cutscenes and like genuinely kind of boring gameplay. Every game's like that? No, because the other Five Nights at Freddy's games are engaging enough that replaying them is like, oh yeah, it's fun to get back in the gameplay loop. But this game doesn't have that.
Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason.
Like, look what the gameplay loop is for Night 5. It's just go from cutscene to cutscene, click on this button, nervously wait to click on like 8 random numbers back to back, and then just walk in the dark until you get jump scared and then have to do it all over again.
Can you hear me?
You know what I mean? Can I just open this? Yeah, okay, we're fine.
There is a passcode that you must enter before
Okay, what is it?
Enter the code carefully. 1 7 4 7 6 4 4 9 2 4. Good.
Way too many 4s.
Should have opened. Take the card. Now you must turn back.
Did I just hit the button? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad there's at least a little bit of rushing through this I can do to speed things up. Where's that eye? Let me find that eye again. Oh, there it is.
You must follow my instructions in.
Can I just press? Yes, I can just press S.
Go forward.
I'm just holding W and D.
Access granted.
Nice, it worked!
It seems that you have accidentally wandered into a restricted area. Due to the sensitive nature of the materials that you may be exposed to here, you will not be allowed to leave until the cleanup crew arrives at 6 a.m. So hang tight. Rest assured that you will be promptly rescued, fired, then sent home. Thank you for being an employee. We hope that your experience has not been as regrettable as ours.
That's cool. So now it's just 5 Nights at Freddy's from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. What am I looking for? I don't see anything.
Why didn't you trust me?
We've got our doors. I think that's it. There's no, like, flashlight or anything. I heard something on the left. Does that mean I closed the door? Surely not. Like, oh yeah, you're not even here. I don't know how tight the power is. I hope it's fine.
Why didn't you trust me? Why didn't you believe me?
That sounds like movement. Okay, so every time you hear that rustling, that's movement between the cameras. Although you are just gone. Okay, you're in the vent, so I should close it, right? Am I waiting for me to, like, visually see you in the vent? No, I'm gonna close it. Because you're right there. Oh, now you're right there. Okay, so there's two different pictures in the camera. Okay, good to go. Why is there a keypad on the wall about hiding something? I'm not messing with that. I'm just focused on getting through the night. Because if I mess this up, I gotta go through all that again. Like navigating back here again. Okay, I don't see him, but I think that's a good thing. Okay, it's 66% and it's 1 a.m. Come on, waiting for 2 a.m., please. No, dude. There's no way.
But we need you. We need you.
Now it's 2 a.m. It's 63%. Dude, the timing's so tight. Oh.
We need you. So that we can look like you.
There's only 3 cameras that are important. I don't need to check the other ones. It's just the door cameras and the vent camera. That's it. And there's 2 different positions in each camera. If he's just standing there, that's fine. And he's gone. It's all good. He's back. Okay, he's right there. I have to close the door on that one. That's way too close. And he's gone.
If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again.
46% at 3 a.m. I don't feel good about this, I'll be honest. I probably just wasted too much power in the cameras at the beginning of the night.
If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. You must help us. You must let us inside the room.
Can I turn this fan off or the TVs? There's nothing on the TVs anyways, just turn them off. They're wasting power.
Isn't this why you came?
What? There was no sound effect when he left. How am I supposed to know he's gone? Oh. Yeah, this night didn't go well. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Maybe there's a grace period once you run out of power, just like the first game. Cool music. I literally was on the button, bro. There was a very brief period between the sound effect and me being able to check the camera, process the information, and then click the button. That was a very small window, and I didn't click the button fast enough. I went for it, and as always, my wrist control isn't good, so I missed it. I misclicked. I clicked above the button, and then by the time I repositioned to click on the button itself, I was dead. That sucks.
Frontline auditorium maintenance vent open.
Okay, I'm gonna give my other ear a break now. In between attempts, I'm gonna lift my headphones off of one of my ears just so it gets an opportunity to breathe. Because I only need one ear leading up to that event.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
There's no point in dropping headphone recommendations. I've got cables coming in for the headphones I own that don't hurt my ears.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 9 5 2 9 1 4 1 9 9 2. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card. Now you must turn back. I will guide you through fun.
I mean, if these are the emergency headphones, they're good quality, and I only have to wear them for like a week. It's not so bad. It's not the worst. Frankly, I should be getting some earbuds. It's ridiculous I don't have a good wired pair of earbuds just sitting around.
Follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium.
Alright, here we go.
Laura is going to follow you. Go forward.
She says go forward, and as soon as she finishes saying go forward, I hold down W and D at the same time. And that gets me here, which is great. Because that was one of the things I was really struggling with the last time I streamed this game a couple years ago.
Due to the sensitive nature of the materials
All
that
right.
you may be exposed to here, you will not be allowed to leave until the cleanup crew arrives at 6 a.m.
I'm not winning Cosmic Channel. I would have heard something by now. I would have got like an email.
Thank you for being an employee. We hope that your experience has not been as regrettable as ours.
Because they need time to put like things into motion, and so they would have reached out by now if I was going to win. I ain't winning anything.
Why didn't you trust me?
I'm not opening these cameras until I hear a sound effect. Okay, obviously that's the right cam. Nothing's there.
Why didn't you trust me?
Not closing the door yet.
Why didn't you believe me?
Now he's there. There's no sound effect when he leaves.
Why people do the
So I just have to check the cam every once in a while.
I thought you liked me.
He's hemorrhaging my power! I'm gonna have to redo this whole night again just because of RNG. Are you kidding me? I have less power than last time.
We don't want to hurt anyone, but we need you.
I think it's the vent.
We need you so that we can leave. We need you so that we can hide. We need you so that we can look like you. If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. You must help us. You must get us inside.
Okay.
Isn't this why you came here? To be with her again? I don't understand.
To be with her again. That's referring to baby.
You won't die.
Also, is this the...
Only hurt for a moment.
That's the plushie from FNAF 4. Just trying to really quickly check the camera. Just spend as little time there as possible. I didn't see him. I think he went back. Didn't see him. This is good because we're not spending much power. Yeah, we're doing good for power now. So don't mess this up. Hello? That was a new voice. Shoot.
Hello?
What is that sound effect? No, there's no way they're introducing new animatronics at 4 a.m. Don't do this to me. What? What? No, 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 no. You changed the rules, bro. No, 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 no. Because I was listening. There wasn't a second sound effect. I looked and there was one sound effect. I checked the vent. There he was. I closed the camera and I waited for the second sound effect to know when I could close the vent again, and it didn't trigger. And then he just showed up. They're changing the rules at 4 a.m. Okay. Great. So at 4 a.m., I can only assume that there is no longer a second, like... I still don't have a word to describe what I'm talking about, but like... Within one camera, there's two poses. There's one where he's further away and one when he's closer. Normally, you don't have to act until he's closer, but I guess at 4 a.m., even if he's further away, you have to act because he just moves faster. So I'm going to have to start closing things at that point. That's crazy. The power is so tight. How am I supposed to make it through this? This is so annoyingly difficult. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to go through this every single time. Oh my gosh, this is annoying.
Parts in service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to.
It's genuinely not my job to do that.
Take it from there.
Open, 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 open. Can't I just pry it open with my hand? Come on, open, 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 open.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you...
And somehow it's different than last time. Alright.
Enter the code carefully.
Give it to me.
1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. Good. A hatch should have opened. Now you must turn back.
Okay, I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Spamming the S key. Apparently it won't work until this animation's finished.
You must follow my
Okay, there we go.
instructions in fun time. Go forward.
Access granted.
Okay, take 3.
It seems that you have accidentally wandered into a restricted area. Due to the sensitive nature of the materials that you may be exposed to here, you will not be allowed to leave until the cleanup crew arrives at 6 a.m. So hang tight. Rest assured that you will be promptly rescued, fired, then sent home. Thank you for being an employee. We hope that your experience has not been as regrettable as ours.
So I really think I need to be ahead on the power situation, right? So like at 4 a.m., I really need to be like high 30s, if not like 40%, which is crazy. But it seems like most of the time spent past 4 a.m. will be with the door closed. Just neurotically trying to prevent any accidents from happening. Being patient, listening for sound effects. Don't know how you're that close already, but okay.
Sometimes I don't understand why people do the things that they do. I thought you liked me. I thought I did everything right. We don't want to hurt anyone, but we need you. We need you so that we can leave. We need you so that we can hide. We need you so that we can look like you.
Don't know how we got that close, but alright.
If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. You must help us. You must let us inside the room. You must let us inside the room. Isn't this why you came here? To be with her again? I don't understand.
Oh, for goodness sakes, come on, man. I hate that when it double flips. What a waste of power. Same thing happened in FNAF 2.
You won't die, and it will only hurt for a moment.
I'm so locked in, it's not even funny. Okay, we're at 4 a.m. So at this point we start playing very differently.
Hello?
Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Good. That, yeah, I heard that. Okay, I'm gonna close the door now. And he's already here again. Okay, so there are 2 phases. I don't get it. I just genuinely don't get it. Which does not bode well. I don't like that I don't hear anything. What was an accident? Okay, I'm doing really good for power. Yeah, he just goes so fast now. That's all it is. It's just the speed thing. Okay. Some of the things they were saying there were really weird. Like, you came to see her, which I assume would be either Baby or maybe the girl that Baby killed.
Sway in the wind.
Oh, there's the exotic butters on the TV.
Emotions sway between star-crossed lovers.
And like, you won't die? What are you talking about? You're literally ripping out my inside. So I assume that's referring to the second life that you're given as your spirit transfers to an animatronic or whatever.
The baby isn't
Genuinely don't care about this, by the way. Truly do not care about,
your side of the family.
you know, this.
I'm keeping the diamond ring.
The joke's on you. I found it in a kid's meal.
You bought a kid's meal? Oh, Vlad!
Clara.
Making you dizzy yet?
As the hair on the back of a cat stands up straight, so also does the love between Vlad and Clara stand up against all obstacles. But what about the baby? What about the back child support? Stay tuned next season for those answers and more.
Great. If I go to bed for once? Oh. Hello? Okay. So it's funny that's called the fake ending in the bottom left, because, I mean, the ending's the same anyways, because the animatronic parts still made their way to my house, so I assume the same outcome happens and I get gutted. Holy, okay. Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. That's 2 endings. As far as I know, there's only 2 endings. So I'm pretty happy with that. The end is in blue text this time. It was in red text last time. So I guess it's because we didn't technically die, but you know for a fact we died immediately after that cutscene went black. Okay, let me see. Does that give me 3 stars? There's no way. Oh, it does. So that means this is the first Five Nights at Freddy's game I got 3 stars on for our you know, little replay that we've been doing, playing all the FNAF games in 2 weeks. Half of them we're replaying, half of them not. And that unlocked the custom night. Okay, so I've never seen this before. But there's a custom night for sister location. That's so cool. Because the last 2 games didn't have custom nights. FNAF 3 and FNAF 4. But you'd think that's like a staple mechanic or a staple feature in the games, you know? Dude, Lolbit's here? We got Ballora, Funtime Freddy, Yendo? What the heck is Yendo? This mysterious endoskeleton will appear at random when closing your monitor. If he's in your office, quickly open your monitor again to make him disappear. I assume that's like a yellow endo, maybe? But it's got 2 N's, and endo only has 1 N, right? So yen means something. Yen endo. I don't know, man. Funtime Foxy. Bonnet? A pink version of Funtime Freddy's puppet. Okay. Biddy Bab and Electro Bab will randomly appear in either the east or west closet and begin draining your power. Lolbit will appear on the 3 monitors in the office, followed by visual and audio distractions. Type LOL on the keyboard in the office, or type LOL on your keyboard to deactivate Lolbit. What? The keypad in the office. So I guess you point and click on the letters LOL, or just type LOL on your actual keyboard. Okay. Mini Renas and Mini Rena 2. So the nights have... Yeah, there's like different arrangements. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where there's like kind of challenges set up that have like named challenges. Angry Ballet is Ballora and the Mini Renas. Freddy and Co. is Freddy, Yendo, Foxy, and Bonnet. I guess Yendo kind of looks like a Freddy. Is that supposed to be like Golden Freddy? Because the eyes are yellow and he looks like a Freddy. Funtime Frenzy for Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Yendo, and Lolbit. Yeah, the numbers are very low. Oh, there's difficulties. Look it, you can do difficulties for each of the challenges. Up to very hard? That's crazy. There's a lot here, huh? That's probably what these stars are. The top right, there's 4 stars. So these probably activate per challenge based on the difficulty you've played. Dolls Attack, Girls Night. Funtime Foxy shows up here. There you go. Weirdos. They're all weirdos if you ask me, but okay. Top Shelf, Bottom Shelf, okay. Cupcake Challenge. That was the name of one of the challenges in FNAF 2. I think it was for like everyone on 5 or something. But why not Lolbit? I didn't even notice that. Dude, you get such mixed messaging to have to decipher. Scott doesn't want to make it easy for you. You might just have to bite the bullet. Golden Freddy. Yeah, Golden Freddy's everyone. So very hard Golden Freddy is, yeah, it's just 10-20 mode except sister location. Holy. I'm not even going to entertain this today. I would love to dedicate a stream in the future just to doing custom nights, though. I think it could be fun. I don't know how long it would be. I don't want to do that tonight, though. I've had my sister location filled tonight. But I would love to revisit sister location again. Following our, you know... are playing every FNAF game in 2 weeks. There's lots to do in the Five Nights at Freddy's games and the post games. It's just that generally it's kind of a little boring, but I don't know. This looks fun. I really want to dedicate a stream just to trying out the different custom nights and seeing how we fare. Okay, thank you, Five Nights at Freddy's. Good video game. So, let's see, where would I put this if we were ranking the games, right? This is better than FNAF 3 and FNAF 4, for sure. The problem is, dude, I don't know, it's just fun. Like, it's really, really fun the first time through, and then replaying it is not fun. So it puts it in a weird spot compared to all the other games. But it does have a custom night, which I think is really good. I didn't know about that. I actually did like that secret, night that I just did. I just wish that it wasn't so annoying to get to. I don't like the animatronic designs as much as like the original games, but I don't hate them either. It's mostly just Ballora I don't really like, just because she looks absolutely nothing like the others. Like, the design philosophy is just different. In the same way Balloon Boy really stands out in FNAF 2, which looks kind of weird. I can't even rank FNAF World. I can't rank FNAF World because it's so different. I mean, like, purely based off of fun, FNAF World probably is the best Five Nights at Freddy's game. As far as vibes go, like, the horror vibes aren't even there, so I couldn't even rank it. Replay value's strong in that game too. I mean, it's kind of like the best Five Nights at Freddy's game, but at the same time, I really hate the UI. I think there's a lot of other problems with it as an RPG, like basic gameplay systems that are missing. I don't know. It's a weird one. I really can't rank it. It wouldn't make sense. I could rank it among other RPGs, but I can't rank it against the other FNAF games. So I'm not even touching that one. I honestly have no idea where to put this game. I can't make up my mind. The only thing I'm struggling to say is that this is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game. Like, of all the mainline games, I'm just wondering whether this is my favorite or whether this is my second favorite. Do I like FNAF 2 more or do I like this more? I think I kind of like this more, man. I don't know. I like the varied gameplay, and I like that there's voice acting, and I like the music, and I like a lot about it. It's super cool. Because all the games have little things that hold them back. And honestly, by the time I go through the custom nights, I might like it even more. So I think it's fair to say this still holds up as my favorite. I think it's a super cool game. But that being said, I super understand why a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's fans don't like this one, specifically because of the varied gameplay. I've heard a common criticism towards this game is that it's very directionless, or that it's not, like, very focused, right? Because every night is different. It doesn't have a gameplay loop, which is something I even mentioned, you know, when, you know, having to replay that night 5 over and over. But it leaves such a strong impact your first time through, and I love the story. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I think we're gonna call it there. Good stream. Another 3.5 hour FNAF stream in the books. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tomorrow, I should have no excuse. There will be Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow. There will be a whole other game. We're going back to games that I haven't played yet, starting with Pizzeria Simulator. I don't know if that's, like, officially considered to be Five Nights at Freddy's 6, but I mean, it is the 6th game, so I'm just calling it FNAF 6, frankly. So we're playing FNAF 6 tomorrow. I guess I say that, and then what happens? I just don't show up for my stream, and then the next day I'm like, hey guys, sorry, I just didn't want to stream yesterday. I don't know, okay? I can't make any promises, I guess. But the plan is to play Pizzeria Simulator tomorrow. Okay, same time for ideally a good, 4 hours. That's your favorite one, Pizzeria Simulator? I'm looking forward to it. I like that I don't know anything about it. I know very little about it. I'll go over the things I do know before we play it tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll just hop into it. But that one's going to be like the most blind out of all the mainline FNAF games for me, so that's cool. All right, anyways, fellers, thanks for coming. Thanks for entertaining another unhealthy obsession with Five Nights at Freddy's. Only 2 more. I say that, and then we're going to play the racing game, and then we're going to play Into the Night. Okay, bye-bye, guys.